A very good morning to one and all. It is Saturday now, February the 3rd, and it is a cracking morning today here at Water's Edge in Blackpool. We even have a lovely blue sky, and this is to introduce my video, which will be uploaded to YouTube tomorrow morning on the Sunday. Now, if I can please ask, if you have not viewed yet my video that I uploaded Wednesday evening, I believe, part 542, if you have the time, please could you watch that for me? Thank you. And I thank one and all, as usual, to all the viewers and all the businesses that are keeping this channel rolling along. Thank you very much. So, with a view of these golden sands of Blackpool, here is your week's video. Thank you for everything. Bye bye. I'll see you later. Bye bye now. A very good morning to one and all. It is Thursday now, the first day of the month of February, and that's the Washington Public House. So, on turning the camera around this morning, the weather is very, very favourable for myself. Yes, there is a wind, but it's dry and the wind is manageable. So, I can show you this exciting view now. We know this view very well, and I'm going to walk you down this facade here. As we start our walk, we can clearly see that cherry picker at full length with contractors working on it. There we are. And on this visit down this facade this morning, it pleases me to show you this, because we're now approaching the actual end of this very long facade here, and on stopping and allowing the camera to show you this, all the fascia panels are in place here. Every single one of these fascia panels in place. So there we are. All that remains is for some glass to be placed in. There we are. Another view. As said, all the panels in place. So I'm going to take you around the other side now. I'm just stopping off to show you the completed facade here to the side of where we've just left. There we are. So that's two sides of this huge actual building, all completely now fitted out with those fascia panels. And as promised to you, we are now completely round the other side to this build outside the gate 1. And this morning I can show you that blue mobile crane which has moved around from where it was last week. There we are with its arm fully stretched up. Now, this blue mobile crane has a name, and it is known as a crawler. And next door to that, oh look, we can see that in the very next few couple of minutes probably, there is a section there waiting to be taken up. That's a section of the fascia panelling. See if I can get a clearer view for you. Yes, there's a tradesman there right on top of that fascia panels. And there's a forklift there waiting to do some duties. Take you around to the side here for another view of that enormous crawler crane. And just moving back from gate 1, I can give you a view here of the complete section that has those fascia panels in. And moving the camera slowly along, I can show you this. And oh look, we can see the crawler crane in action now. Down comes the chain from the crane. I can take you back now to that chain from the crane, which I hope you can see on its way down. Can you see it? It's a yellow chain which will be connected very securely on that fascia panel. Yes, it's making its way down. Hopefully you can see it swinging around in this very, very gentle wind, because we're very secluded here from the wind. Round the other side, you see, there's no cover from the actual seafront. Here, the wind is usually negligible. And there's the yellow hooks coming down, and that tradesman there will meet this and fasten securely either ends and in the middle of that panel, and it will be lifted up. So, with a final view of this operation that is just taking place now, this will complete our once a week visit to this build, and we will see everyone again next week. Now, simply moving a short distance around the corner, we find ourselves at our next venue, which is the build of the Holiday Inn, and all the work going on outside to complete this area here, which will be levelled off for the purpose of being used as one giant car park. Moving on down today, outside this harass fencing, you will see that excavator there. That's at work, and you will notice some mounds of earth here, etc. Well, this has to be done. It's a process first undertaken, and then it can be levelled. And the finish here will be under tarmac. Yes, this area that you're looking at here, this side of all the barriers there, and right up there, will be for a car park. There's the excavator, as said, working today, and we're approaching this actual bus shelter and the bus stop. And moving on down, you will notice that there is harass fencing to my left as well, because there's work going on and that's got to be protected. So that's why the harass fencing is also up here. a quick look at that excavator, and we will move on now around the corner. And we can see this telehandler coming down. Yes, it's our friend now who has appeared on many of our videos. Good morning, good morning. And he drives that telehandler right into the build. And moving on up, just going to show you all the mounds of earth and all the contractors at work here to make this giant car park. I'm going to move on now, and the next time you see me will be at the underpass. May have something for you which I'm sure you're going to like and find interesting. Welcome back, and we're outside the entrance and exit to Blackpool North Railway Station. Now, I promised you something interesting and something that you might like. Well, much to my surprise, there's other things that I can show you. I was just expecting one item, but first of all, I can show you this here. These contractors finishing off the replacing of that marble. There we are, that was all taken down so as the fascia panel and all the lettering could be affixed. So yes, all the marble just being replaced. Now, the next thing I can show you, which was not known to myself until this visit here today, you can see hanging down some cables in the underpass itself. Well, that is for the LED strip lighting. I'm going to crouch down as low as I can, and you will see the connections there waiting for the strip lighting to be placed on the ceiling. Now, this is what I wanted to show you. Right in front of you now. Now, this area here that was very well known and very ugly and untidy looking. And look what has happened here. In front, you will see an enormous mound of a topsoil. Now, what is going to happen here is that grass seed is to be planted. So all this area here, in the very near future, when the seasons change, will all be grass. So I do hope you've enjoyed this week's visit to the build of the Holiday Inn, with emphasis on the car park at the front, and also emphasis on this now very nearly completed underpass build. So we will see one and all next time. Just another quick look at that mound of topsoil. Bye bye, we'll see everybody here next week. A very good morning to one and all. It is Friday now. Now, there is the big store of Sainsbury's, and across the road is Blackpool North Railway Station. Now, I'm going to pay a second visit this week to the build of the Holiday Inn, because I would like very much to show you this. Now, in the past, I have shown you the sign for Marco's, the restaurant which is going to open up here. However, I have not had the opportunity of showing you this on the grounds. It has only just been finished. It's in fact lettering and motive of the Holiday Inn over these revolving doors. There we are. So there's the new sign represented all by the lettering of Holiday Inn and the motive to the left, and the revolving doors as well. So there we are. That's another piece of the jigsaw of this giant build of the Holiday Inn itself, the car park and also the underpass. On this Friday morning, we again pay a visit to Topping Street. Now what I'd like to show you is this, because this is a nice piece of work. It really is. The visit relates to myself showing you the end finish of this shop front here. Now I believe a couple of videos ago I showed you some representatives and work people from the company that actually prepared this shop front, and it's turned out magnificent. Now why I like to stress this is because I've had information that a lot of work went into this, an undercoat was placed, and then it was all applied with a special oil, and then a top coat, and this is the result. It is absolutely shining. So if you're interested to know the name of this company and the young people that painted this, then I believe it was on my last Sunday's video. I'm not certain of the number, it might have been 540, but this is a superb finish to this shop front, to this very high class jewellers that will be opening up in the very near future. It's a lovely job. I'm at home now. Now that company is called Cab Coatings. Phone number 07739 040 431. I'm at home, so it was easy to find. Oh my, the sun has really come out this Saturday morning. Now we're outside the Washington Public House at the start of Topping Street. And turning the camera around, you will know that's the building there of the Works and Pensions Office. Now what I'm going to do very, very quickly is my way of thanking the Washington Hotel for, I use this as a signpost, see, and it's a great one because when I come here I show the sign, the Washington, lovely inside it is, and then I go to my view of the Pensions Office. Now this is what I would like to show you, because this public house here, it always puts on something that is relevant. Now look what we have here. Valentine's Day, which is just around the corner now, on the 14th. They offer 3 courses for 2 people, which includes a small drink of Prosecco, and all that for just £55. Now tickets are going, reservations are going very, very quickly. So yes, that's my way of thanking the Washington Public House. And inside, as I've told you, it's lovely. You can see all the sport and whatever. So there we are, Valentine's Day offer. Our next venue this morning is, I'm going to take you inside Abington Street Market. Yes, we're going at the rear where the food hall is. Just going to show you something advertising an event that is coming up. There we are, this very nice welcome to Abington Street Market. Now this is why I have brought you in here today, to show you this advance warning of this spring Makers Market, which is going to appear here on Sunday the 18th of February. We've attended a few here and these are really very good. We are into the afternoon now on this Saturday the 3rd of February, and I found my way halfway down the South Pier. Yes, you can still get onto the South Pier, but only halfway down it. So here is a view from that pier looking down onto the beach. There's Blackpool Tower in the distance and the central pier with the big wheel, and there we can see the Irish Sea and these golden sands right below. So with this view, I would like to thank one and all who has watched this video. Thanks to everyone for what they do for this channel, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye now. Bye bye.